Hello and welcome. We are back with Football Manager 2015. Now, for those of who are expecting something a bit different in the terms of Minecraft, I've decided to do Minecraft only on the weekends. It's going to be a Saturday and a Sunday thing. Now, we're back. But as you can see, we're no longer Bayern Munich. Oh, shock horror. We are the team I said I was going to be, which is Chelsea. We're back with Chelsea. Now, we're going to probably play 2 games today, as always. Now, I have made 1 addition to the team, and I have made 1 non-addition. One has left. 1 has departed, 1 has came in. The man that has departed is John Obi Mikel. He's gone. He left to Shakhtar, I believe, which is coincidentally the same place that I got Douglas Costa. Now, I signed Douglas Costa for one of many reasons. One, we were legitimately interested in him in real life. I know that he has a quality. He's only 23 years of age. He has tremendous abilities, and his career really speaks for itself. Winners of just about every single title you could wish to win in the Ukraine, and he's also a champion in Brazil as well. And hopefully, we're hoping to add to that with a career achievement at Chelsea, something to be proud of in Europe. Hopefully that will come in his first season. Now I've started again. This is obviously the first league game I'm going to play. Now I started again because obviously you know that it didn't go very well for me in my Bayern Munich days. It was a bit poor. Now it could go exactly the same way, but I just want to reassure you that this is the last time I'm going to be starting again. If I get relegated with Chelsea, I get relegated with Chelsea. There is no, I may start again. I'm going to go through an entire season now. I've skipped all of the pre-season and all of the previous meetings and so on and so forth. And I've pretty much done all my buying. I've got a lot more money left. We won't get towards January just yet. But if you guys think I should sign someone else, I've also added some contracts onto some people. So, for instance, I've given Didier Drogba and a new contract, as this literally just confirms what I'm saying now. Didier Drogba, I gave him another 2-year deal, even though he's 36. I thought I also gave Gael Kakuta a 5-year deal. I also gave I also gave John Terry another 3-year deal. I thought to myself, these were just things that needed to be done for me to kind of implicate where I wanted to be and how I wanted to move forward. So I don't really need to buy anyone anymore. I'm not going to go on impulse buys anymore for the sake of buying. I'm going to buy because I'm not because I have to buy, because that's almost impulse buying within itself. But my plan is quite simple: is to buy because I need to buy. And that still sounds impulsive, but it's not. It's, you know, if I see where Cuadrado could fit in, if somebody wanted Schürrle, I'd let Schürrle go, just like we did in real life, you know. That's the sort of transfers I want to be making now, not ones that are going to, you know, bring in for the sake of bringing in, but bring in because I sort of have to. Now, Kurt Zuma's injured, so we're going to put... who are we going to put? We're going to put Todd Kane in his place. Douglas Costa is not even on the bench at the minute, so some might say that I have already wasted money on Douglas Costa, but I think Douglas Costa will come good for us. It will be something that will just take a little bit of time, because I still see Ramirez better than Douglas Costa, but I see in John Obi Mikel a lot worse off than Douglas Costa. So to me, I've upgraded, but not by much retrospectively, I suppose. By the looks of things, Asmir Begovic is injured because they're playing Butland instead. We're playing a full-strength team. Thibaut Courtois, Aspilicueta, Gary Cahill, John JT, Ivanovic, Fabregas, Matic, Oscar, Eden Hazard, Willian, and up front the man himself, Diego Costa. On the bench, star-studded, speaks for himself. Goes to the legend Petr Cech, Todd Kane, Felipe Luis. His time at Atletico Madrid speaks for itself. Andre Schürrle. Now recently, obviously, we got rid of him, but still world-class player. Didier Drogba, club legend, will go down in the history books for Chelsea as a Chelsea fan. You know, as I say, I've seen them all play at Chelsea. I'm 25. I've been a fan for 25 years. People don't like the fact that I've been a fan for 25 years. Some people can't get their head around that. They think, yeah, he's been a fan for 25 years. Yeah, of course he has. I genuinely have. It's been a lifelong passion of mine, Chelsea. So we're moving forward, and you know, as I say, I've seen us go from very, very, very poor to being extremely good, and we're at a place now where if you would have asked me 15 years ago, do you see us where we are now? I would have laughed at you and said, there's no way in hell we would have been champions of Europe, and you know, winning titles and pushing for titles, and having just, you know, having one world class player, going back to having someone like Zola in your side was unbelievable. But now we've got names like Eden Hazard and Willian and Cesc Fabregas. If you'd have said, you know, 7 years ago, we'd have taken someone like Cesc Fabregas from you know, Cesc Fabregas would have left Arsenal to Barcelona. I could have believed you. But when it became available again, and we got him back, and he came back to the Premier League, but he chose Chelsea over Arsenal, I would have laughed at you. But look at him now. We should be winning this game, simple as problem. No problem at all. I've turned the volume down already. I'll turn it back up a little bit now. So yeah, as I say, we've got this could go tits up for me straight away. Stoke are a hard team. It could go straight. It could go wrong for me instantly. I could lose this game heavily, and it'd make me look, why did I even bother changing? But thankfully, Diego Costa's there to make sure that hasn't happened. So we're winning already. That's great. If we get a win, we get off to a win. I think we'll be good. Things will happen. Thibaut Courtois. Aspilicueta off to Hazard. Hazard down the wing. Whips it in. Willian. We also played a game pre-season, which I did off camera. It was a tour of the US. I could have played Seattle. I could have played the Columbus Crew. I could have played Chicago. I only like to play the one friendly, so I skipped out of a lot of the friendlies I was in, and I played Chicago. I thought Chicago was the right team to play. It was away. We had a training camp in the US as it was anyway. I had a couple of other European friendlies to play, but I thought, no, I'm not going to play those. There was a little tour of the US in there, so I thought we'd just play Chicago. So we played Chicago. We won 2-1. Everything was great. Costa's playing good. We're winning 1-0. There's no reason to say we can't win this game. Diego Costa's looking motivated. That's one thing you need. Thibaut Courtois as well is looking happy. It's all good. Everything's going well. I'd like to think that we could keep the lead just till half time. Oh, Diego Costa, no. Oh no, hang on. Oscar has lobbed the keeper from improbable range. It's 2-0. And yeah, that was a special goal. We'll give you a replay of that one. So Butland comes out and he just chips, he just dinks it. Oscar straight over the keeper. That was absolute pure class. That's just what Oscar is capable of. Even in real life, Oscar can do things like that. It's brilliant to watch Oscar play. And there you have it. It's half time. We're 2 goals up against Stoke. I think they're all playing very, very well. Oscar's picked up a knock. It's a quick substitute then. First thing you got to do here is you got to take him off, and you're going to put Ramirez on instead. Hopefully it isn't too serious. I'll double check the seriousness of that. I may play Ramirez in our next game. He's injured, he says now. He's come off it, he's injured properly, which means Douglas Costa may appear in our next game, which is good for Douglas Costa and me, so it doesn't look like I've wasted my money on Costa. There we go. The clearances, we're clearing balls well. I've set the team up well. We seem to be playing with a relative amount of ease. 55 minutes in, 2 goals to win, 2 goals to the good. Everything's going well. I can't really complain. Thibaut Courtois doing his thing as usual. And Eden Hazard makes it 3-0. We've played exceptionally well. Well, I can safely say that this game has not made me to look the fool. This game has come out the way that I wanted it to come out. Everyone's on a high now. We won. We played very well. I believe we did anyway. We played exceptionally well. Top of the table. I don't think that ever happened with us, even at the beginning. That was amazing. I'm not going to discuss transfer rumours purely because, I don't know if I will sign anyone else. I probably won't. But if you guys think I should, if you guys see a legit thing that should happen, tell me about it, and I'll do my best to make it happen. If you think I should go for Cuadrado, do a swap with Henri Schürrle, or let Henri Schürrle go in the transfer window, or whatever the case. I'd say things went well. Things went very well there. We got a win. Stoke is, Stoke are one of them teams in RIL, in real life, that I just, when it's known that we're going to be on the TV against them, or when we're not on the TV against them, or whatever, it's very, very, very difficult to watch that game, because they are a tough side. They don't crack under pressure. They are one of them teams that I don't enjoy playing Stoke. The one team in the Premier League that I can safely say in real life I don't enjoy playing is Stoke. Stoke are just they're very, very, very tough, and that goes as well for up north as well. Newcastle and Sunderland, they're another two teams that are ridiculously strong, and they should do. I think they're all three of them teams should probably be doing better than they actually are, because they can push a team like Chelsea to a draw or even a loss, but they struggle against lesser opposition than themselves, which I think sadly lets them down. But at the same time, you can't. They play within their means. They're always they sign. Sometimes they sign real quality, and it's unheard of quality, and they get them and they know what to do with them, and they work them well, and. Yeah, but it's, hopefully, one day, Stoke and Newcastle and Sunderland, they'll get more than what they've got at the minute. They'll go one step further. They'll move into, Champions League qualifications or something of that calibre. Oh, okay, we'll just put them back there. No, we can put you back there. That was right, wasn't it? Or was it there like that? No, it was definitely like that. Okay. So Oscar's coming off for Douglas Costa. We're going to put Douglas Costa on for his first game. It's against Hull. Let's do this. Top of the table at Everton. All we need to do is draw, and we'll be equal on points with them. If we win, we'll go top of the table without a shadow of a doubt. So a win, pick up where they left off, I think is fundamental. Go for it, lads. Right, Douglas Costa's making his debut. He is against Everton. Hull. I don't know why I said Everton. I know why I said Everton, because we're playing them tonight. I'm very much looking forward to seeing that game. There's another team that I think, with the talent they've got, they sadly underperform against the smaller teams, but they play exceptionally well against the big ones. Everyone raises a game for the big games, don't they? That's obvious, but I think if they just adapted a little more, I think Everton could, they could be champion. They could be in the Champions League with that show. I mean, what Southampton have done this season has been nothing short of phenomenal. I mean, they've really, really come out, and they've played well, considering they sold heavily in the summer. I think they've done an amazing job to be where they are now. Matic, Hazard. Oh, that's unlucky. That is absolutely unfortunate. That could have been a belter of a goal to give us a lead at half time. It don't matter about it being a belter because Matic's done it for us anyway. Bang! Half time, we go down leading. Fantastic stuff. Cesc Fabregas got himself a yellow card. We're going to make sure that Cesc Fabregas comes off and Ramirez comes on. Now. So Ramirez now is going to get a run around. And it's nice to see Ramirez back after an injury. You know, in real life, it's just phenomenal. He's a phenomenal talent. That's not looking good. John Terry's injured. That's not great. He's a key fundamental part in a centre-back role. We're going to have to put Felipe Luis as a centre-back. We're actually going to have to do this. Mix around a little bit. But Ivanovic is going to have to come and sit in the centre. Felipe Luis is going to have to come on as well. Oh, that's not good. I hope they're not serious injuries. We'll have to figure these out at the end of the game. Oh, big save from Thibaut Courtois there, keeping us in the game. 74 minutes in, a minute gone, a goal in. With one goal to the good. Eden Hazard down the pipeline. I don't know what that was, but it wasted a little bit of time, so it's all good. Oh, that was it. Game over. 2 wins out of 2. Now, we didn't manage that at Bayern Munich, so everything is going well. That's a fantastic way to finish it, and a fantastic way, I believe, to end this video. I'm just going to have to do one thing, but beforehand, I need to check. We're going to check the injuries of these people. First off, Kurt Zouma is currently out for 5 to 6 weeks. Oscar out to 11 days or 2 weeks. And John Terry hasn't come up as injured. Maybe it was just a slight injury. Maybe it was only part way. Anyway, it's been an honour and a privilege. We're back here now with Chelsea. We've started. We're second in the Premier Division. It's been awesome to start again. I'm very pleased with the fact that we've started again. It's in home territory. I love the Premier League, the best league in the world. And we're back. So, thanks for joining me. I've got 2 subscribers at the minute. I want to say huge thanks to those 2 people. Anyone else thinking of subscribing, please don't hesitate. There's going to be a lot more to come. More Football Manager, more Minecraft, and I'll probably add another couple of sport games in. I want to try and keep this as sporty as possible. But Minecraft's going to be probably the only non-sport game I'm going to play. Minecraft's going to be coming just over the weekends to you guys. 2 episodes of Minecraft a week. I will see you guys in the near future. Hopefully, I'll see you guys tomorrow with some more Football Manager. It's been an honour and a privilege. I'm having a lot of fun with this. If you think I should sign someone, let me know in the comments. Please like, share and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.